Hello guys, how are you? I hope you all are doing good. So I am back with my another video. It is just continuous of the last video that I was explaining you a different kind of Azure functions. So now in my previous video I have shown you right how we can create a HTTP Azure function, like I have created a here. This Azure function send message to the service bus. Then when this Azure function send message to service bus, then it gets triggered this service bus Azure function, right? So once you done with your code, I have shown you the code also, how we can write the code inside it. So once you done with your logic inside it, then you are done with your code. Then you can just build your code and you are ready to deploy into your server. You have to log in into your Azure portal, where you have to go to the resources, or you can just search for the functions. So once suppose I have given you here screenshot, right? Suppose this is my ELA function where I want to upload this code. So to upload it, so first you have to create it. If it is not present, you can go to Azure function and add a new function, and then give the function name, resource group name, and consumption plan, and then you are good to create it. Once you create the Azure function, then you will, if you go to this overview tab over here, function, then overview tab, then you will get the get published profile. Just download, click on this button, and you will get a published profile. Once you get the published profile in your local, then go to your Visual Studio, and once you have a build your succeed your project, then you can right click on this project and click here publish. Once you click on the publish, it will this is my preview that it is coming. So you will get this window where you can choose the import file. This file would be the same file that we have downloaded right from the Azure server. So once you download from your Azure server, you will get publish profile settings like this. Suppose ELA.function I have shown you, right? That was my function. So once you get this publish profile setting, you just click on this and open it. Once you do the open it, and then you will get this publish. Okay, I will show you. Download, I am going back again, desktop demo, and then here once you click this, then you will get this button publish. So once you click on it, and then your function is, it means your function is deployed to the server, and then your code is up and running. That's it. Like once that is the all the procedure or the way that we can deploy our code to the server. So guys, we on the Azure currently we are having 3 versions of Azure function. The first version was this Azure function v1, then in market the v2 came, and then currently we have 3 also. But now we are mostly working on 2, and 2 is more established version, but we have 3 also if you want to use it. So for using v1, you have to use 4.7.2 framework version, and if you are creating v2 function, then you have to use core 2.2. if you want to create version of 3, then you have to use .NET Core 3.1. So, and how you can see in the app setting also of the Azure function, you can see which version this your function is supporting. And also if you go to it here, edit project file, then here also you can see this is my .NET Core 3 version v3. Okay, so yeah, that is all for this video. But currently the Azure or the Microsoft is asking to customers to move to the version 2 or 3, because version v1 is currently on in the maintenance mode. A further update and enhancement will not come to version v1. So if you want to start a new development, then try to use only function version 2 or function version 3. So I hope you like this video. If you liking this, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I will meet you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.